I embrace death happily. So I'm having a look around in the SNAPMAP review queue right now, just looking for new and exciting experiences, and run across this. It's called Pandemonium Hard Mode by a creator named Dracaris. It says you're trapped in an eternal dream, a never-ending purgatory. Can you pass the trials and escape this nightmare? That map ID is 3QSCF2US, currently sitting in the review queue with 18 plays and mixed reviews. Let's take a look at that author profile. Dracaris has played a total of 6 hours and 2 minutes of SNAPMAP content, accumulated about 8,800 SNAPMAP points. Looks like he's published 4 total maps. Looks like this is the hard mode version of another map that's already been published called Pandemonium. So we all know how good I am at things that are set to hard, so this ought to be an adventure. Let's see if I can make it through this never-ending purgatory. Pain and torment await thee. Find the runes if you wish to break free. Well, gee, I hope we're not going to have to play the entire board in this weird mode. Okay. So I see a row of pedestals. That door don't want to open. That door is probably... Yep, I got no choice but to hit the Gankum switch. I'm not seeing any weapons, but at least I'm in my badass armor. Did the wrong emote. Whatever. Be careful where you put your hand, for in only one room does the truth stand. Yeah, little riddly. Ah. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Weird. Okay. Wonder if that was like a thing where if I had a... Oh, jeez. What is going on here? Oh, my God. What am I looking at? Okay. Double jumps, yes. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, come on! What is this even? Okay. So at least the switch went away. Do I have to go back to that crazy room? Apparently I do. Alright. Ah, boy. Alright, what's this over here? Okay, cool. Alright, that teleports me back to the top at least. Alright. Kind of quiet in here. Okay, apparently I don't have ledge grab. Try again, I suppose. Alright. So the armor didn't help me one whit, so I don't even know why it was even a pickup. Alright, I have no idea what direction all this floating garbage I'm expected to go. There's particle effects over there. Oh, there's the rune. Alright. Okay. I don't see how I'm supposed to climb that. Unless... Is that another rune over there? Yeah, it is. Oh, my God. Thank you. Okay, having to jump up a little bit is a little annoying. Now, okay, so I think that leaving this as the default grid room was probably, you know, I mean, first off, you're breaking your immersion because you started me off in the hell part. So, like, at the very least, I think one thing that could have Like, one thing that could have helped this board out, I wonder. Nope, not a secret door. So one thing that could have helped out here is if you at very least would have skyboxed the inside of that of this room. I mean, yeah, you're using this stupid, weird filter, which, you know, I get is just kind of to give it the moody, creepy, atmosphere-y thingy. But, alright. Whoa, 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 okay. Alright, alright, alright. I'm about to get a rune. I don't know if it's the right rune. Let's find out. It did that. Come on. Yeah, you know what's fun? With zero clues whatsoever. I mean, so, okay. I'm gonna be as polite as possible about this, but it has to be said. The thing is, a puzzle requires you to be able to put together the pieces from the beginning. Like, you have to have all the pieces in place. There has to be, like, at least something around here that's giving me a hint as to which of these runes is the right room. This is the rune. This is not a puzzle. This is trial and error, and not the most compelling trial and error at that. Now, okay, can I get over here? Are you gonna let me glide? Ah. Yep, here come the gank squad. Alright, there. Oh, come on. I'm glad at least this doesn't have permadeath. I'm glad that it's resetting me at the beginning. I mean, I will say this: if you're gonna do trial and error, this is the way to do it. You know, with no trial and error should not be permadeathy. Now hold on a second. Did I? Okay, is that the thing? Examine. All right. All right. What was that even? Okay. Okay. Okay, you're losing me. You're losing me, board. What's going on here? Okay. Deal with the gank squad again. Again, they're having to. Oh wait, did that get rid of the dudes? I mean, cool if it did, but again, what sort of hint did I even have that that was going to happen? Oh, oh, yeah, alright, okay. Small victories, okay. How am I supposed to even get to that? And is it even the one I want to get to? Okay, no, that did not get rid of the gank squad, whatever that examine-y thing was. Alright. Okay. I'll give it this. It's got a short walk of shame. Okay, so there's a thing down here. Is that the same thing as before, the blinky examine doo-wop? It is. And it did nothing. And... is that a rune? Alright. Here. Come get me. Alright. Oh, look, I have a thing in the oven. I have to go. Alright. Let's talk for a moment about why that's getting a vote down. Now, under normal circumstances, I would simply look at a board like this, a parkour board, and go, okay, I'm not the target audience. Put it down, back away slowly. In this particular case, I'm trying to just be as fair as possible here when I say, you know, that from a design perspective, this board really needs to go back in the oven. So there's a puzzle to solve where you have to figure out which of the runes is the correct rune. You're not given any hints whatsoever. There's no clues, no player engagement going on to give you an opportunity to figure out which of those runes is the correct rune using anything other than trial and error. That's kind of problematic. What it becomes is, you know, a slog is really what ends up happening. Now, there's also sort of this weird artistic thing that I think they were going for with the floating platforms. That falls flat when you don't dress the grid room. Now you start the player off in the hell asset, and then you transition him to basically the grid room. And you know, no matter how many color filters or anything you put on there, you can still clearly see it's an undressed color room or an undressed grid room. And that's an area where you had an opportunity there. You could have easily skyboxed the walls in there to make it kind of look like an ethereal hellscape or something like that. Something that would have brought some artistic cohesion to that board. Obviously, some music would have been nice, something to listen to, so it's not just dead silence. But you know, at the end of the day, like the board just feels like it's one giant set of ganks. Yeah, I don't, you know, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like like just that little bit. It doesn't really engage me or wrap me in there. That one little opportunity where I found like a thing that felt like maybe it was a secret, maybe it was you know, whatever it was. There was no immediate engagement. You just see examine, you click the button, and nothing happens except the fetus asset disappears. You know, that was right there. That was like your one chance to, like, anybody that was already kind of thinking, okay, this is just going to be a slog. You could have used that opportunity to bring the player back, just to say, okay, there's more stuff hidden in here. Why don't you go ahead and check it out? You know. It was a lost opportunity. So all in all, the reason why I had to vote this board down is because, you know, it wasn't engaging. It felt like, you know, the thing I was being expected to do, you were purposely making it harder for me to do that by taking out the ledge grabs, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, it just wasn't. I didn't have fun. You know, and you know, I can chalk that last one up to, okay, you just got to be into parkour boards. But you know, I'm wondering if even people who like parkour boards would have been engaged by this idea of jump around on a bunch of floating stuff and hope you get the right rune each time. You know. So yeah, if you feel differently, if you're a person that plays parkour boards and you have a sort of a better take on this, can kind of let me know what you think. That map ID is 3QSC F2US Pandemonium Hard Mode by Dracaris. And you know, one other thing to come back to on that is, you know, at the end of the day, this is a Doom game. You know, and I see a demon, I want to shoot it. You know, I want to be able to attack it. I don't want to be insta-killed by demons. And I realize, you know, I think if you were going to have the floor have kind of the floor is anathema kind of thing going on, you really just should have made the floor lava and made it, you know, just instantly kill the player when they touch it or something. That, you know, would have been far more, at the very least, would have been a little more in theme than to just have like shadow beasts crawling around a grid room preparing to gank you. That's you know, what I think.
Game over.